Yep.
Okay, so if I go find a letter somewhere, it actually exists. That's I'm just
Go
checking
for it.
because I
Yep.
remember we asked you to fix whatever issues you had with
We did
him.
that. Yep.
Okay,
He came to the shop. He walked around, said it looks like everything's good. We comply with what we're supposed to, and he left. So,
okay,
yep. And he wrote us a letter the day or two after.
okay.
Yeah, we did get, he did approve, you fulfilled all the code requirements for what you were going to do. I'm just going back on the minutes from a couple months ago, because you weren't here last month, I guess.
Right.
And there was an issue with water, and you said that you were going to take care of that.
Yeah, I don't think that that's an issue. The neighbor and I will work that out. That's not an issue between the neighbor and we'll work that out. We can work it out with the building department or however you guys want, but I don't believe it's an issue.
Okay, so that hasn't been resolved.
Well, it's not an issue. It's between the neighbor and I.
Oh, okay, because I saw it in the meeting, something about water, that you were sharing water with somebody or something, and
Yeah. The properties were split a long time ago, and the neighbor and I have our own agreement. So
is it a verbal agreement or a written agreement?
it's a verbal agreement.
Uh, hmm, okay. Now, the other question that I have is that beautiful building, but we also need more details on the building. And they asked for elevations. I think Sarah asked for elevations. Elevations is how many feet high it is, because on the map, we have to see, depending how many feet high it is, depends on how many feet you have to be away from the neighboring property. And we're just discussing that here. We don't have anything here that shows us that, like a more detailed map. I remember Paul asking a more detailed map, and
Right.
and I don't know if this is what you interpreted as detailed, but
Well,
we're interpreting this as detailed, so
right. Yeah, we went back and forth with Sarah, and
okay.
I had a lot of people involved in this trying to get this done, and we got towards the end, and she said that that would suffice for what we needed for this meeting. We'll certainly have the more details, but that's the best I could provide with the time I had. I mean, that's
Okay.
so.
I spoke to Sarah this morning. She didn't have any problems with giving a negative declaration to move this project forward to the public meeting
Mhm.
at the town board, because the town board's the ultimate decision. But if we do that, there's some issues that have to be, because it's not going to be approved by the town board if they don't see these lines ahead of time.
Okay, what are the
Because
issues
for
that-
us, you've checked all the requirements for us on the building, and it looks beautiful. It looks like it's a beautiful building. We got a letter from the attorney saying that you're zone C2. Bob gave us a letter saying that you checked all the requirements for that you're allowed to do that and all the specifications. But in order for us to approve that, this is what we needed, was this more detailed. And a more detailed map, it's supposed to have,
How far away from the road is the building going to be?
yeah. How far, it's supposed to list all your surrounding neighbors and exactly where where the water is on the property, where the wells are, where the power lines are, how many feet you're away, and we can't discern how far you are away from the property line. So that's, but yeah.
This
Well,
is a final, right? Isn't this the final one? Didn't you already do the preliminary one? You already went through the preliminary one.
Yeah.
And this is the final one. This is,
Yeah, but I need to provide you a site plan that shows the contours of the ground. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I need to provide that. Well, they should have been on that survey. That you guys had.
You know, even some simple things, what we look at is even lighting. What type of lights are you putting around the property? When are they going on? When are they going off? Are they staying on all night? Are they motion sensors? What's the, you know, what type are they? And all those things. We don't have any of that. It's a beautiful building. Could you, a little bit into the mic? I'm having a
The
tough time.
lights that we're gonna put on the building are on that picture next to the front door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not gonna go put site lighting throughout the property.
Okay. Are they going to be on all night or they turn off at a certain time? Does anybody have any further questions?
Could we make the referral to could we make the referral to the town board conditional on him providing those?
Yes, Sarah.
That way that doesn't.
Sarah mentioned that he checked all the boxes, and I was getting a little more pickier with Sarah. You know, I'm saying, well, it doesn't show the lines, and she goes, "You're right." You know, and she goes, "If you want to ask that, you have every right to ask that." So, from what I heard from Sarah and Bob is that they're okay and let the town board make the ultimate decision because they're the final arbitrators anyways.
Right.
We did our work. We checked the boxes. Beautiful building. We don't have the specifics on it, but he has to provide that to the town board.
Okay.
So Sarah suggested that it's okay to make a negative declaration to pass this on for a public meeting to the town board. But she also said we have every right not to pass it forward because it's not complete. But in order to help Matt out, but you know, and we can't stop or say go with the project either way. But the town board has that say. So they're going to be the ultimate arbitrators anyways. So, I mean, it seems like you've done a lot of the check marks, just a few more.
Well, what are the few more that you guys are holding back with?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just
it's-
trying to help you out, man.
It's in the code.
No,
I
I
think he's
understand.
asking for details, and it's in the code book. Pretty
Yeah,
sure
it's in the code,
It's in code.
Well, right, yeah, but I need to know what you guys want to see there exactly if we're gonna,
What for C2?
no,
building?
For what you guys want to see. You guys obviously want to see things on the drawing that's more detailed. We're gonna put together a site plan that shows all the normal
Right.
things, but if there's specific things
Yeah.
you guys need to see on there, then I
It's-
need to know exactly what you
It's
want.
normally what we have.
It's
The site
what
plan. It has all your neighbors on it. Has the
Mhm.
dimensions of everything, lighting. It's a typo map, so we
Yeah.
can find out the terrain for water, where
Sure.
the water's going to go. If it's
Yeah.
just, that's what we're used to seeing. And when we were
Okay.
given just this a drawing,
Yeah, it's pretty basic, I know.
it's just not much to go on. To make a recommendation to the town board, I think we need. I mean, if the town board needs that, you're going to have to do it. no
Well, I
matter
know
what.
that you guys are gonna want it at some point, yeah.
Yeah,
for
well,
sure.
after this point, I don't think it goes to the town. That's it, right? That's the next step, I believe.
Yeah,
As far
they
as
would
I
have
know.
to have their public meeting.
Right. Their
There
public
is a
meeting.
possibility that they could refer it back to us.
Okay.
A lot of it, Matt, is section 123 under zoning.
If you go into E,
There's a lot in there.
Plus.
And it does say authority to require additional data. In addition to the required site plan and supporting data indicated, the town board or planning board may request of a property owner or his agent additional supporting data or plans the town board or planning board deems necessary and pertinent to carry out its responsibility for the site plan review.
Okay. Piece that, in addition to the required site plan and supporting data indicated in 123-164. So the one right before here. Application, site plan supporting, set application, site plan supporting data, plan board review. Interesting. That doesn't describe it either.
No, because it refers back to the planning board. This is going on to the town board, but it's
Yeah, I
under
think what Matt's, I believe what Matt's asking is
what exactly he needs.
what should be contained in the site plan?
Yeah. Well, the site plans I have seen is you will have like an architect sketch. I mean, this would be a page in the plan. And it would be like an architect's plan. It would be, this is 20 feet, 15 feet over here, the arch of the roof and the pitch and the angles, where the lighting, if there's going to be any exterior lighting on the property, where it is, what the exterior lighting is, fence lines, and the plan. This part would also be part of this part, would be exactly how far is this
And it's disappointing that
from
your
the
surveyor
surrounding
didn't
properties.
put that in his drawing.
It's not a type
Okay,
of survey.
so you want architectural plans that show the building, the design of the building, and you want to see a site plan that shows a topographical map, all the drainage, and you want all the setbacks and the lighting.
It's normally what.
Correct.
you receive,
Right, yeah, well, yeah,
Honestly,
I know what they are.
yeah.
Because
Is there anything else that you guys want?
yeah,
that's-
this, I
than
think
what
the
I said.
elevations is the most important thing on the building,
Sure.
only
yeah.
because that determines how far you have to be from your neighbor's property
Right,
line.
yeah. It'll be
I mean,
in
if you're building a one-story shed, you could probably be 10 feet away from the property line, but when you're building a two-story building, you can't be 10 feet away from a neighbor's property line. You have to be further away from the property line, and that's where the elevations are important in here. This was a picture of the building, the architectural building, which is
Yeah, I
beautiful,
understand. They'll be part
but
of the
it
architectural
doesn't
plan.
tell us what we need to know concerning the neighbors and what's
Yep.
around, shrubbery, bushes, things of that nature we like to see. You know, what's being hidden, where's the parking lot, all this other stuff we like to see. And we're not seeing that here. You know, how many spaces in the parking lot for parking? You know, does it all fit, you know, under C2, whatever C2 for building on C2 has? So that would be my recommendation for you, because they may not even ask that, but it's better to be prepared because you've been going through this for a while, you know, and trying to get you moving along here, and we're just trying to help out.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah.
And probably the best person for that would be Sarah. I could talk to Sarah and tell her, you know, he wants to know specifically exactly what he needs.
What should be in the site plan? And as you mentioned, some of this stuff, the regs themselves. Okay, C2. It includes various things from the more lenient zoning, but then it's okay. You know, this reg needs to be followed. That reg needs to be followed. Distances, setbacks, things along those lines. Anything that has anything to do with the code that's in the code. It's too bad Dave wasn't here. We have another member he's very good with this stuff. I mean, he carries that book around in his head most of
Yeah.
the time and would be able to rattle off most of the things that you would need right off the top of his head. But yeah, you know, the things, okay, what you're showing us, the site plan should show us these are the ways that I am following code, and the information that's on the site plan proves it.
Well, we'll get our site plan together and I'll show it to Sarah and we'll make sure that it all works for the next meeting.
Delay it. It sucks. I don't know what to say, but I think we need.
Well,
I think we need the
what I usually do is
You're gonna
the
need-
town of you go on to the town of Boston, and I usually they have a search for the town code and just put in C2 and see what the requirements are
Ecode
under there.
360 is
Because-
the
Architect
website.
will do that.
Yeah, if I had a computer, I'd probably go in and look for you, but I don't have it here. And
Oh, we don't
usually
need to do
Jay
that.
brings his, but he's out cooking hot dogs with the Lions over there. So I know it's in here, but I just don't want to go. I can't find it. but I know a lot of it is in section 123. That's what I would look for. Just look for your C2 on there. And see what the requirements are.
Well, that's fine. I can.
And
get
I
it all
think
done.
Sarah can probably help you out a lot with that.
So we need to make-
Because Sarah was okay with the way you submitted this.
Okay. Yeah. I asked her. I made sure before because I didn't want to waste all of our time. I made
But-
sure that we were.
But the only concern that I have for you, Matt, is that I know at the meeting 2 months ago, you're going to have a public meeting.
I know. I'm aware.
You're going to have people expressing their viewpoints, and you
That's
got to
okay.
be prepared.
It's
I've
okay.
seen you in the crosshairs before.
Yeah. thanks.
I've seen you, and you did fine then as well.
Yeah. I mean, we're not doing anything bad here. We're just trying to put up a nice building so we can run our business. That's it.
Yeah.
And I don't see any reason why it would be a problem.
All right.
So,
Are we able to move along his
Yes.
with conditional?
Yes.
Conditionally. Okay, good.
Yeah. Sarah said we could put that conditional. I think Sarah was mostly concerned when I talked about her was the elevation of the building with a map showing how far that it is away from your property.
Setback, yeah.
That was her major concern.
Make sure that's in the site plan.
yep. We'll have it.
All right. That was her major concern.
Okay.
But she said, move it along, and you'll have the public hearing. And I asked her about that, and she says, well, you have a right to deny it, or you can move it along and make that a requirement to move it along. And we're trying to help you out here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I have my plan together, I'll bring it to Sarah and make sure everything's okay and make sure everything's kosher before the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, good.
So we need a motion.
Anybody have any questions? We can make a motion.
I guess we'll make a motion. Move to declare a negative seeker, a
declaration.
negative
Negative
declaration,
declaration.
and move this back, send it to the town board, conditional on Mr. Colo providing the necessary, more detailed site plan,
Yeah, I got it.
Specifically elevations.
specifically elevations,
Right. I got it.
Setbacks.
neighbor buildings, setbacks, lighting
Light-
detail.
Lighting.
Yep.
That's
Fencing.
Dr. Paul.
I'll second.
Does everybody sound good?
All in
Okay.
favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed?
Good luck, Matt.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys' time.
All righty.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
Come on out there.
if you got nothing to do tonight, just go on the town website and look up C2.
And try not to lose your mind over the way it's written.
Yeah, I looked at it.
New York State has the most blessed people writing their stuff sometimes.
I won't recommend what Jim said. Go to bostonny.com, people, and look for the rules. That'll send you to the code site, the eCode 360 site, and then from there you do the searches.
Yep, I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, we were kind of hand tied here because we just got this like now.
I know. I didn't get it in until later. So.
And that's going to be a topic of discussion because usually we get these things like 2 weeks ahead of time so that we can review it, and we're going to see if we can iron that out for us.
So what is a negative declaration?
Negative declaration is a good thing.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a positive.
It doesn't sound like it is, but it is.
It's like it's like your cancer. It's negative. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that we moved it forward. So it's basically saying we're okay with everything, and it's up to you guys to make your decision. But we're just recommending a few more things.
We have no declarations to make. Based on what we have, no declarations to make. Negative.
Okay. All right.
Good enough?
One occasion where a negative is actually a positive
Right.
Yeah.
and a secret.
Yeah. All right.
Good enough. Thank
Good luck, Matt. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
All right, now getting, any new business? Any new business, can I would like, if I could have this stuff mailed to me, I would appreciate it. Like ahead of time.
Sure. What I have, I will get to you.
Yeah, I don't know about anybody else.
Usually my computer can open things. Occasionally I have to drop kick it a few times, but
Well, if you can't find anything, let me know, and
Okay.
then I can read.
And anybody else. Approval of 26 minutes.
did you like my minutes?
They're amazing.
Does anybody have it? I wasn't here and because I wasn't here, so I don't know if I can vote.
Yeah.
We'll have to table the minutes then.
I will move to table
Table.
approval of the July minutes.
Yeah, because we don't have enough for a quorum.
Yeah.
Okay. And reports, planning consultants, not here. Town attorney's not here. Town board liaison, not here. Board clerk.
I have nothing.
So you
Okay.
did not get anything about the bee guy.
No, I've got nothing.
That's
about the-
peculiar.
No, I've got nothing. I don't have anything. I've got a note to talk to Sarah when we get done. I'll give her
Yeah.
a call and
See what
I don't
happened
know.
to the bee guy. Yeah.
Okay. Motion to adjourn?
I will move to adjourn.
I will second.
Second?
Call.
Okay. Good job, guys.
Good.
Thank you.
You-
And he's,
You should have had Elizabeth run the meeting. This was 30 minutes.
I know. I'm